Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your day. I hope you are having an amazing day. So I am just sitting here relaxing. I'm drinking some coffee. It has some peppermint bark rum chata in it. I don't know if you have had the peppermint bark rum chata, but it is really, really good. I mean, rum chata itself is really good, but this is delicious. And then the rum chata limon, holy smokes, it tastes so good. But I'm not here today to talk about rum chata or my coffee or alcohol in any way, shape, or form. That was just a little side note because it is so delicious. Um, One of my followers on our Facebook page asked me to chat a little bit about seasonal depression. So, thank you, Jennifer, for bringing seasonal depression up because I think it is a really good thing to chat about, especially now. Daylight savings is tonight. Yay! If you're watching this, I'm posting this after daylight savings. I'm recording this on Halloween. So, but daylight savings happened and we fall back. So, whatever the hell that means. I mean, we technically gain an hour. I don't know. I don't see the point in daylight savings anymore. I know at one time that there used to be a reason for daylight savings. I don't think we need it anymore, but whatever, we still do it. But with daylight savings comes a little lighter in the morning, but darker at night. So now when I leave my office at 6 o'clock, it's going to be dark instead of light, like it has been. And I don't really struggle with seasonal depression, but it does make me feel a little bit down when it's so dark when I leave my office. I don't like it. I like coming home and having light still and be able to see my animals and feed my animals and it not being so dark. I do enjoy having it light in the morning also, so I know wintertime I can't have both of them. Because I get up early, I go to the gym, and the darker it is in the morning, the harder it is sometimes for me to get up and go to the gym because it's so dark and I just want to stay at home snuggled in my blanket with my puppies and my husband. But seasonal depression is something that affects a lot of people. It affects a lot of women specifically, I feel like. And one of the biggest things you can do for yourself if you have seasonal depression or depression of any kind is make sure your vitamin D levels are adequate. So probably they're not. Most of us are very deficient in vitamin D. So I would say get on a very good vitamin D supplement. There's a vitamin D with K2. K2 helps, vitamin K helps vitamin D absorb a little bit better. So you might even want a vitamin D with a K supplement. But that would be the first thing I would do. Get on a vitamin D supplement. That will help a lot. And then also, I really want you to ask yourself, like, why is it you are feeling depressed? Do you have normal depression and then in the evening, or sorry, not in the evening, but in the wintertime it's just more because there's not as much light? I know that's a thing. People who live in Alaska where it's dark like 18 to 24 hours during the winter, depression and alcoholism can be a really big problem. So, what is it that's making you feel depressed? And really addressing those issues also. Is it, past stuff? Is it, do you feel like there's a chemical imbalance? Have you not dealt with some trauma? What is it that you need to deal with? What is it that you need to do to make sure you don't get depressed? One of the things that helps me is having strong female relationships. So having a lot of women in my life that I can talk to, that I can go to, that I can look up to. I'm part of a females investment club, so being able to talk with those ladies, finding like-minded people that you can just bounce stuff off of is really important as well. If you're a mother with young children, finding mom groups, mothers who are like-minded, who, want to get together and talk and, hang out and let the kids play. Animals, animals are really, really helpful for depression. There's things called emotional support animals, and I think that can be anything from a dog to I don't know, a skunk. I bet you can get emotional support skunk, a squirrel. I think I heard about emotional support squirrel once. They wouldn't let that lady fly on the plane with her emotional support squirrel because it's a rodent. So I know, animals are really helpful, and not that you need an animal like to follow you around in your life, but just having them in your life can be helpful. Animals are kind of like they always love you. They have unconditional love. You know, as long as you treat them well and take good care of them, they just love you and love you and love you. And so I feel like it's, you know, important to have an animal, have a cat, have a dog. We have 3 dogs, a cat, and a whole array of farm animals. So if I feel the least bit down or depressed or anxious, I can go hug one of many, many animals. And you know, one of the ones in our house right now, Benny. Come here, Bee. Come on, come on. It's Mr. Benny. Come here, Bee. This is Benny. Come here, Bee. Come say hi. Come on, Bee. So Benny is our boxer. He is 4 years old. He just turned 4. Oh, he's a good boy. Benny is a lover. He just loves people. He loves making us happy. He is a hilarious dog. He's a chicken killer, so gotta watch out for that because he just loves to eat those chickens. But he's a really good dog, and he just, you know, he's a snuggler. So he'll just come and snuggle and just love on you. And it's really interesting how animals are really intuitive. Like, they know, it seems like, when something's wrong or when you're not feeling well or if you're feeling down or depressed or something. So, you know, get a dog, get a cat, get a rabbit, I mean, whatever, get a goat. I got some baby goats right now that are really, really cute. You should have seen them in yesterday's show. So there's a lot of things we can do for seasonal depression. This is just a little short video on it. I want those of you who have depression or seasonal depression to know that you're not alone, that I see you, I know it's happening, I know it's difficult, and there are some things that you can do to help. So I will do a podcast that's a lot longer on seasonal depression and things to do, but I just want to do a little bit of a short snippet today on seasonal depression since we are having daylight savings time and getting into winter. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fabulous day, and until next time, be courageous.